So you want bikepacking bags, you want a front roll bag that you can take bikepacking obviously. So I'm going to compare two different ones that I've tried, and I just want to start off by saying this is not an ad, this is not a paid for sponsorship. I've bought both of these bags and this is my honest opinion of both of them, and I'm going to recommend the one I prefer. So I'm just going to show you which ones they are. So the first one we've got is the Altura, which is it's between 40 and 50 pound depending on if you get like a wiggle discount code or something like that, but I think I paid about 40 pounds for it. So waterproof, you've got a waterproof zip there, which is really good if you want to put your phone in it. That one says it's about 5 litres capacity. I actually double checked with Altura because Wiggle said it was 12 litres and I was like, I don't think that's right. So I checked with Altura and they actually say it is 5 litres. So that's the first one. So price 40 to 50 pounds, holds about 5 litres. The second one I've got is the Apidura dry bag. So as you can see, that's that one. That one costs £96. You can actually get one that is kind of waterproof, which is about £75, but this is like the full-on waterproof bag. And this one holds, I believe, 9 litres. However, depending on the width of your bars, depends actually how much you can actually get into it, because obviously you've got to roll it down and fit it between the bars at the front. So they're the two main points I'm sure you're interested in knowing, is actual capacity and how much they are. So that's the first thing. Second thing I'm going to show you now is how they actually attach to the bike, and that is a major issue when choosing between front roll bags, and specifically these two. So I'm going to go and show you that now. So one of the main pluses with the Altura bag is on the back, the actual straps that you attach to your bike can actually be positioned differently. There's different alternatives. So if you've got wider or narrower handlebars, you can actually adapt them and fit them to where you actually want them. So I've got these centralist because I've got a road bike, but you can also move this one up and down as well, which is really, really handy, so that you actually get it to fit properly onto your bike. So I'm just going to fit these now. So basically it is quite straightforward. So basically all you want to do is strap this around there and then pull that through there. And I'm showing you this because you might say, oh, actually, do you know what, that's really straightforward, why are you showing me how to do that? This is the main problem that I do not like this bag, because the actual straps themselves, you can't tighten them while you are putting this on. You just can't physically tighten them. There is no way, because of the way that they the straps are made from, I'll show you. It's like a non-slip fabric, a non-strip strap, which is great for when they're on the bikes. It means they're not going to drop off. However, when you're attaching them to your bike, it makes it really difficult to get them tight, because you can't physically get your hands in to do it because they won't pull. Can you see what I mean? Like there's that much of a gap there. You can't pull them because it's non-slip, which is pointless, which is very frustrating, because the main thing that you want with a bikepacking bag is that it fits your bike so tightly and snugly that it's not going to be bumping around. Because as you can see with this, if I was to I'm going to try and get this one really tight, but the way that the plastic as you do it, it kind of goes back on itself. I'm going to show you close up in a second so you can see what I mean. But you have to leave a bit of room so that you can actually get it to come back on itself, and then it won't tighten. So you're left with a bag that's got at least 2 or 3 fingers width of room on your bars, which is just pointless, which is such a shame. Other features it has, it's got a strap there, like clips there, so you can actually attach something to it. So if you've got a tent or a bivvy or something, you can actually attach that, or just a rain jacket, so that's good for there. And this is the thing, this is the frustrating thing, right? This strap is made out of what I would want that strap to be made out of, because that one is easily adjustable and it's strong. So yeah, like I mentioned before, you've got a flat, I'm showing you upside down, sorry, a flat front pocket, which is great, like I say, for phones and stuff. But yeah, the only problem letting this down, I don't know why I'm unclipping that, sorry. So the only thing letting this down is the fabric from these straps. I did actually contemplate just taking the straps off, because obviously they are completely removable, so I thought, oh, maybe I'll just buy some different straps, but really I don't want to be spending 50 quid on a front bag and then having to, you know, pay and buy different straps. So Altura, what are you thinking? Change the straps. The next one we've got is the Apidura one, so let's see how this fits. Obviously if you've got narrower handlebars, you're going to have to shrink the bag down a little bit, which is fine, so you're not going to get a full 9 litre capacity out of the bag. So basically this is what I wanted from the other bag. You've got these really smooth straps that just go through like a dream. So yeah, you want to cut them through there, and this, put it through the wrong one. And this is where the beauty of this bag comes into play, and this is why I actually chose this bag, because it's so much easier to tighten up. So look, you can get in there. There's some little hoops under there, little elastic hoops that you can attach the strap, so you've not got these flapping around. And that, like, look how tight that is. There's no movement in that. It is on tight, which is exactly what you want from a front roll bag. So what we've got now is basically the exact same thing I'm going to put in both bags, so you can see how much excess space there is in either bag. So basically I'm going to be putting a OMM Mountain Raid 1.6 sleeping bag, which is this big. You can see from the size of my hands, it's quite small. I've got a Inertia extra light kind of camping mat, and also a microfiber towel. So I'm just going to put these in and you can see the difference. As you can see with the Apidura one, still so much space, lots of space there width wise. I'm just going to roll it out just so you can see actually how much is left over. I know this is not going to be exact because you're going to be wanting different things in here, but it's just to give you an idea of actually how big you can get stuff in there. That's the Altura one, all packed up. That one is a lot deeper but a lot shorter, so there's not going to be as much room in the edges as the Apidura one. So let me just show you this. So yeah, there's not as much room at the sides, but it is a lot deeper. So I'd say they are very similar in what you can actually physically get in there. So I'm going to give you my pros and cons of each of the bags now, just so you can get an idea which is going to be right for you. So the Altura one, the pros are the fabric. The fabric is much softer, and definitely prefer the fabric of this one. The cons, the major con of this one is these straps. I just hate these straps. Why would they do that? You can't, it's so difficult to be putting them on and take them off. Like, it's just not ideal. So if they change the straps to this material, it'd be great, but yeah, not good. The other pro that I would say to this one is it's deep. So if you've got a road bike, depth is going to be better than having something that's long and thin. So you can probably get more in this because it is so much deeper. So that's another pro. And the price, obviously, it's almost half the price of the Apidura one. So they're the pros and cons for this one. Oh, and the other pro of that one, it has got a zip on the front, which is really handy if you want to put like your phone or keys or something in there. So that's another pro. Apidura one. So Apidura, I would say the major pros to this are the straps. The straps are just so much easier to use and just make so much difference, and that's the actual reason why I've chosen this one out of the two, because I don't want to be getting to where I'm sleeping and be messing around trying to take off or put on straps. It's just not ideal. And the other pro of this one is the actual cord, the stretchy bungee cord, because it means that you can actually put stuff safe on your bike rather than having to unclip like the other bag. Cons of this one, the fabric's just not as good. It's thick and it's sturdy, but I almost feel like it's a little bit too thick and waxy. But I'm sure that'll soften up. I've read quite a few reviews. I think it softens up with time. The only other downside to this is you can't actually adjust the straps. On the Altura one, you can actually move them and adjust them to fit your bike. This one you can't. But overall, oh, and this one, the con of this is it's like 90 odd quid, so it is quite pricey. But I have gone for this one because I just think it's better. So I really do hope that helps with your bike packing questions, because it is a bit of a mindful out there because there's just so many different things on offer, and I hope this has helped answer a couple of questions for both of these bags, because there are hardly any reviews for the Altura bag online. So yeah, that's my review, and if you've got any questions, post them down below. Any videos you want me to do, post them down below as well, and I'll get around to making them. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe so you get more bike related content from me. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next video.